What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna have to make this real quick because I have to head to work. But yeah, so we actually had to kind of fund this alliance war. Like I'm serious. So very first fight, we actually have a strike back node with Thor Ragnarok. So this is a little bit tricky, especially with the aggression fury node, which sometimes can be a little harsh, but because of the nature of how Thor Ragnarok works with his specials and his counter. So essentially every one of those hit counts, it actually acts like a taunt, from what I've been told. And anyways, all we have to do is basically get one Petrify, and we're actually going to be chilling as far as power gain goes. As you can see, we actually do get a Petrify pretty early on, so that's really good. He throws the specials, and this guy's also running full suicides, which is even better, especially because I decided to run Void. Petrify is putting in work because he got that boon, and yeah, basically didn't gain much power at all, so really great. And also countering the strike back node, let him throw a special attack and just sit back and let him die. Okay, so first fight was pretty easy. It was a little stressful because of aggression fury. Sometimes that does stress me out. However, we got this Diablo fight next, and you're not gonna guess, man. Yes, we use a 4-star Ronan. This is power focus 1, unlimited power. This is a flow defender, so you do have to watch out for the power gain. As far as power gain goes, flow does not act. It is not negated or lessened by the power focus nodes. That's something I learned last season. I believe I died or got really close to dying. So we're actually going to do like 4 hits or 3 hits, really short, just to make sure the power gain is in check. And so the very first timer, he's actually going to have, I believe that looks like 5 debuffs throughout the fight. So he gained 5 furies or 6 furies. Going for the SP1, and we got him stun locked. And that is the fight! 4-star Ronan cheesing Alliance War already. So the way this works is that unlimited power, the more debuffs that the opponent gets every 10 seconds, the defender actually gets the number of debuffs as furies, and that's what you're seeing as unlimited power. So it's every 10 seconds is the activation, and the fury is 25%, which doesn't matter because yeah, Ronan just cheeses this node. This is actually the node that you guys may have seen back in 6.3, I believe, for the Captain Infinity War fight where Cian actually took a tea break. Okay, so we actually have 4 or 5 furies on there, and this next one is actually going to be plenty. Alright, going for the SP1, he's going to have now 15 furies. Now we're actually hitting pretty hard for a 4-star, going with the crit on the SP1, got 19k. He's about to activate his furies again. He's up to 30, go for the SP1, and it hits 18,000. Class disadvantage plus non-crit. And Crimson to kill a Tilly. He takes our kill. I actually messaged him. I was like, dude, what the hell, bro? This is my fight. It's funny because I really don't care, but it was pretty funny just to say something like, bro, ruining the video. Anyways, guys, yeah, 4-star running absolutely cheeses that fight on an unlimited power. So he should work no matter what, so long as you can hit him and nothing activates towards the end or after you're hit, or if it's Domino, because Domino does have a 50% chance, or you have an 85% chance instead of 100%, because she actually does reduce ability accuracy reduction, ability accuracy by 15%. So in that case, it would not be a safe fight. I think the other fights may be against like Havoc, because you can possibly just kind of detonate yourself. Let's see, Electro probably wouldn't be a good idea either, or Nick Fury. And fights where you don't really have to worry about them activating any kind of defensive ability while you are hitting them, and then you should be fine for the most part. Now for this fight, I wasn't too sure about it. I was about to bring GT99 on here, but yeah, we maxed out Despair, so we're actually gonna start to negate his healing from willpower. And the other thing is that so this is actually something I picked up or learned while Captain Bay was streaming his Abyss run. There is a safe way to counter Havoc's heavy attack. There's actually enough of a window to hit him after his heavy attack. If you dash just once, let him complete his animation, so no more of that intercepting in his heavy attack in between the hit, which sometimes you could miss the timing. So yeah, and if you get hit with one of those feedback and you have multiple of them, yeah, could be pretty dangerous. So go in and evade that special, and he dies. So Havoc down, countering him with Havoc, which was interesting. Left at full health. Next up, we got an Elsa on here. This is why I took Havoc, because just in case that this Elsa was gonna have suicides, which she did, we would be safe no matter what. And now this is the prowess one, so instead of aggression fury or aggression regen, she just gains aggression prowess. And so we just basically have to dodge these special attacks pretty cleanly, and we do. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Elsa's special attack. It's not that complicated, but it feels complicated. But because they were running suicides, this was a much easier fight. And yeah, all we have to do is just make sure we bait those special attacks, and the aggression, and the recoil will actually just do all our heavy lifting for us, especially because they're on power focus notes. So I do not think this is a good note for Elsa, especially because, yeah, just the power gain is pretty insane. So not really worth to like do anything else, just let them fire off those specials. Go in for an SP3, and this should do it. Alright, and yep, the very first hit actually takes her down. Alright, and now this is it was kind of an experiment. I want to see how this would go. I know optimally I would want to go with an Omega, which I don't have duped at Signature 200, but there's Tenacity on here, 75% chance to knock off debuffs, plus Korg's innate Tenacity from the Signature ability. So essentially most of the damage here that we did was actually from his suicides. Yeah, I was realizing how tough it was actually going to be to knock off all these debuffs. So they essentially made this node for Omega, who prevents Tenacity abilities. Of course, Archangel does as well. It's just not as incredibly what's the word? Reliable as Omega's. So eventually, once we get really low in health, we actually just throw only SP once, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna do that instead. It's so much safer. Alright, and yeah, I don't know. This fight was kind of boring. I actually have to go, which is kind of embarrassing. But yeah, we get hit a couple times. And then the fight after this is actually a thing, which actually was pretty easy of a fight comparatively to this fight. But yeah, guys, I actually had fun in this Alliance War. Next path we'll be doing Path 5, which I believe is probably the toughest fight in Alliance War. But with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video as well. And yeah, I hope this cheese actually helped you guys out. Alright, take care, guys. Peace.